Hey guys, it's Mary, and I'm back with an all-new Raw video blog for this week. Wrestlemania is 2 weeks away. We got 2 weeks to the big show, to the showcase of the Immortals, blah, 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 blah. And this week's theme is Raw's garbage. Raw was not War, Raw was not Jericho. Well, it was a little Jericho, but it was garbage. It doesn't feel like WrestleMania season at all to me. It doesn't feel like there's any build-up to WrestleMania. I'm super not impressed. I am looking forward to the individual matches, some of them, but I really could care less. Because they're not giving me anything that they could do. Like, they could have done so much more with everything that they have going on, and it feels like they're just throwing stuff and seeing if it sticks to the wall because there are so many injuries, and this wasn't the WrestleMania that they planned. So Raw was garbage. Raw is garbage, hot, flaming garbage. And they're mailing it in until they get to Mania. They know that everybody's going to buy it just to go to WrestleMania. They don't care if people are into it or not. Then it's sad, and this is how they treat the fans that spend a crap load of money on them. So the only good things that happened on Raw last night was AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. They had an amazing match that I was screaming at my TV going, holy ass. I'm not allowed to say the curse word. And Jericho came out and distracted AJ, and Kevin Owens got the win. And then AJ tried to return the favor when Chris faced Fandango later in the night as a WrestleMania rerun match. For whatever reason, like, let's just start putting people on TV because they need a paycheck. So that happened, but Chris was still able to get the win. Chris is probably doing the best work right now in the WWE, helping build Styles. They have probably one of the only legitimate storylines going into WrestleMania. There's been build since January, which is, short, but it's taking place. WrestleMania is supposed to be like the end-all be-all, and then they restart over the next night on Raw, but they don't do that anymore. It's just like, oh, people are dumb, they have a low attention span, let's just, do this. Whatever. So, and two, Shaddy, I don't know if that was a curse word or not. Charlotte versus Natty, was very, very good also. I don't know if Natty's going to be entered into the match at WrestleMania, the triple threat, which is Becky Lynch for Sasha Banks for Charlotte for the Divas title. But that's another, match that has an actual storyline that has carried over from NXT because the women's division on the main roster hasn't been the greatest, and they just, again, throw things together and see what sticks, and people flip-flop all the time on the main roster, so that's good. Everything else, Ambrose gets a chainsaw. Is he really going to use a chainsaw in the match against Brock Lesnar? I believe the bat with the barbed wire. I mean, you have Terry Funk, who's a hardcore legend, and you have to associate him with Chainsaw Charlie because that's the WWE's character. Again, I thought it was funny, though. I mean, like, Terry Funk looked so lost, and Dean was just kind of like... but there was that Braun Strowman versus Dean Ambrose in the main event on 2 weeks to WrestleMania. I mean, I love Dean, but they were chanting this is boring in Philly, and Philly was very lackluster last night. They were not buying any of it. I mean, but they were chanting this is boring at Dean Ambrose, which I'm pretty sure they like Dean Ambrose, and I'm pretty sure that if it was somebody else in the main event with him, they wouldn't have done that, but Braun Strowman? The guy looks like a baby with a beard. Can't take him seriously. Plus, he's part of the Wyatt family, so therefore I can't take him seriously whatsoever because they are the biggest joke in the WWE, personally, I think. McMahon came out and made the announcement that Undertaker has to win because if he doesn't, it's the last time he's competing at WrestleMania. Why didn't you do this last week? Why didn't you do this last week when you had Shane there and you had Undertaker there, and then Shane was like, you're just a puppet and you're my father's bitch, and then, Undertaker went to chokeslam Shane, and then he chased Vince out of the ring. Like, I don't know, they cut away, they did a bad camera angle thing, but I'm pretty sure he did, the throat slash thing. So why, when Vince got up the ramp, turned around and went, Undertaker, I don't know who you are, but if you don't win the match, this will be your last WrestleMania. Like, can you hire me? Like, seriously, I need to make a lot of money. I don't understand. Like, a child could do this. My friends that don't watch wrestling could be like, why would they do that? Why would you separate it into a really short... It had no effect. It had no effect, and it was stupid, and Vince, like, contradicted himself, like, the whole entire time he was doing his promo. And last but not least, Reigns continues to get booed. Like, booed. Like, booed, like, nobody, like, everybody hates him. And I feel bad because I've read things that Triple H, knows that this isn't going the way that they planned, and he wants Shane and Undertaker to main event and not him, which is huge considering that, Triple H has the nickname Triple Ego, and Vince is fighting him about it because why not? I mean, creative WrestleMania. This is awesome. So it's just, he got booed, he attacked Triple H, Stephanie was screaming like she was getting stabbed to death. It just wasn't a good thing. I already saw it. Like, Roman Reigns attacked him again. Like, is this supposed to be getting him on the good side of people? Because he's, if you're doing like the crazy, unhinged, quiet thing now, kind of, but he's still opening his mouth, and like his whole promo with Stephanie to open the show, or in the beginning of the show, was not good. So I don't know. That's all I got. Oh yeah, there's a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship when it should just be Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, but they can't sell. So let's just stick a whole bunch of people in there who don't make any sense, so everybody gets paid. And that's no offense to the people that are involved. I love Dolph Ziggler. I love, I don't even know who else is in the match. Dolph, Sin Cara, I mean, The Miz. The Miz is actually probably the best out of everybody other than Dolph in that match. Dolph, Miz, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. Like, you could have a fatal four-way there and it'd be okay, because Miz has been doing really, really good in-ring work. And yes, I'm saying that, and I hate him. But, I don't know. We got 1 week to go. We'll see what happens on SmackDown on Thursday. And that's it. Follow me at Mayor_Bear on Twitter. Follow Busted Open at Busted Open Radio. Follow us on Facebook at Busted Open Radio. Follow us on Instagram. Follow our YouTube channel. Follow my YouTube channel, which is Mary Grader. Go to BustedOpenNation.com, which you should be on right now if you're watching this video. All the information for all the days and all the events that Busted Open will be doing when they're in Dallas, Texas, covering everything of WrestleMania 32 is up and posted. You will see it on the banners when you get on the homepage. Make sure you're listening to Busted Open Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays from 2 to 4 p.m. on SiriusXM Rush 93. And have a good week, guys. Hope it gets better next Monday. Thanks.